Mirror, mirror on the wall, mirror. Hi, it's Rose Gray, and I am here at the V&A for Unexpected Items. Is that right? Item. Okay, let's go again. I'm not going to wave. I don't know why I'm going to wave. Okay. We are looking at items that have similar themes or feelings to my music. Clubbing, nostalgia, fashion. You're making me want to go out. Wow.
So this is a sports Walkman radio cassette player made by Sony in Japan in 1990.
I actually have this at home from my album cover. I really wanted to capture that kind of nostalgia of 90s fitness adverts or like Versace campaigns, Martin Parr-esque photography, tan line, boombox, you're with your best friends. It's kind of developed into like a whole thing now that people all over the world that listen to my music recreate the artwork, which is so mad. It took me a while to sort of find my voice and my world. I love terrible songs. Working in the club, realising that my voice works when it's on top of like more electronic and dance sounds. I have always loved powerful female vocal writing about deep stuff sometimes and being introspective, but on top of like electronic dance music. And then I was like, maybe that's what I should do. I want one of these.
So this is a toilette mirror. It was made in Vienna by Carl Schmidt in 1821.
Wow, beautiful. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Sorry, I'm just being vain. Oh, wow. Little sewing kits, perfume, little spoon. What's that for?
It's for earwax, apparently.
Earwax?
Yeah.
I wonder if I had one, what would be on the back of mine? Walthamstow Town Hall, no, I'm joking.
Would you have this in your bedroom at home?
100%. I really love my little beauty space. It's, you know, it's quite a sacred spot for me. So my song Hackney Wick is about the beginnings of a night out and me getting ready into the whole night, fast forward into the morning. Those nights that aren't planned, like you rush home from work, shower, eat, makeup. I had quite a lot of my album written, and I've always been obsessed with like interludes. Why can't people just do a whole album of interludes? So I kind of set the intention of making something that felt like an interlude rather than a fully formed song. And my friend Pat Alraz, who I work with, he had created the beat. He was like, why don't you just talk about a night out? And I did, and it's literally the first take, me just chatting crap.
Why does the city get me so well? So we head to the warehouse. I hear the bass.
I remember I took the headphones off and I like giggled. I was like, oh my God, that was so cringe, whatever. And he was like, no, that was brilliant. He's like, we're not gonna, that's it. Wonder if you could still smell the perfume. I do smell something. It smells like Palo Santo. It really does. I see Walthamstow.
These were places for nights out in East and South London in the 1930s and 40s.
Wonder if my nan and granddad went to them. Probably. Oh my God! Did you know that it says Monday the 17th of January? That's when I bought my album out. Not in 1938. It's kind of a running joke with my friends. They think that if I wasn't a musician, I would have been like a historian, but I would still have to be in front of the cameras, so it's like a presenter for a history something. Since I actually really want to do Who Do You Think You Are? More than anything.
What might be the night you'd go to out of these two options?
I am biased. I'm an East London girl. I've got to say Walthamstow Palace. From a very young age, you know, I felt like such a Londoner and I felt like East was my place. It's like in my blood, born and bred. When I'm out, people are like, well, you're actually from London. I'm like, yeah, obviously.
Do you want to do top 3 clubs in London?
Oof, okay, let me think about it, because I'm going to get absolutely ripped apart if I say the wrong thing. Adonis at the Cause, I think is up there for me. But I went to an Ed Bangers night at Printworks, which I think is top 3 nights of my life, actually. There was a rumour the whole night that Daft Punk were going to play. They didn't, but the rumour sort of kept the room alive. Yeah. I really like Corsica Studios. It's really sad that it's closing. Gotta give it to Fabric, and I used to work there on the door. I was guest list, which was my favourite job to do. The stories and the excuses underage people would try and use to get in would be mad. You're making me want to go out. Oh my goodness. I want it.
These are all fashion items designed by Vivienne Westwood in the 1980s and 90s.
This is so me. You can see that they've been worn. That has been clubbed in, I can tell. Oh, wow. I love the way it moves, look at it. So I have a song called Wet and Wild. The first lyric is, my figure 8 as I walk away in my Vivienne. What a waste of a dress you'll never see. I have always been obsessed with the tailoring and fit of Vivienne stuff. I am wearing a little Vivienne top, but I also think it's just her like politics, her activism. I just think she's amazing. Wow, it's actually given me some ideas because for my live shows, I have been having like custom pieces made that have these like detachable things, but I didn't think about having like fluff. So this year I played over 70 shows. So I've really started to work out what I like on stage, and for me, it's all about movability. I have to move. So I'm kind of restricted to like a hot pant. I like to layer, so I like having stuff I can take off. A lot of us like pop girls, we wear very similar things because we all have to move. I'm definitely building on it. I'm learning what works and what doesn't work. Which one would I wear? I mean, I probably would wear it all, but this for stage, this for a night out, this just pop into the shop, just get a little coffee.